Hello friends, today we are going to talk about like how to unit test Salesforce record triggered flow using declarative approach. So Salesforce provides a declarative framework for unit testing for record triggered flows, allowing you to verify logic without writing a single line of Apex code. So let me just create a new flow and I'll be choosing record automations, and under record automation I'll be choosing this record triggered flow type. And the use case will be very simple, like whenever a lead record is getting created, there should be some description with it. So I'll be just providing the description in the update records element, so just assigning that description value dynamically using a text template variable. So that will be like simple use case, and using this view test we'll be creating a unit test case for this flow so that we can understand and we are assert our details, like in the Apex test classes we use the assert statement. We can use declaratively the assert processes in this flow unit test so that we can verify after whenever this a lead record is getting created, it got some description, right? So let me create the flow first and build the logic, then we will be going to create the unit test. So in the object I'll be simple select the lead object, and so the triggering trigger the flow when like whenever the record is getting created, this will be good, and no initial conditions, and optimize for actions and related records. And in here, in on clicking on plus element, we can just add this update triggering record, and we gonna update the lead record like update lead description. And we can use this one like how to find records to update and set their values. Like we'll be using this use the record, use the lead record that triggered the flow. So we'll be using this one. So for this record which got triggered, that lead record will be getting updated, right? So in here, so set field values for lead record. So which field we want to update? We want to update the description field of the lead record with some value, right? So in the we can just hard coded any value in here, but it's best practice to use resource, a variable. Like in this case we are going to create a variable, and in here not variable, we can just use like a text template. Stored text templates can be used and changed throughout the flow, so it is better to use text template in here. So in here we'll be providing the text template name as default like description, and in the body we will be going to select like view as plain text, and in here let me just put any random value, like this is a sample description for lead. So on clicking on done, we can see that this text template variable is already assigned in here as a value. So this value will be updated whenever a lead record is going to be created, right? So we can just simply save the flow now. Let me just put like create unit test cases for lead, and I'll just going to save the flow. We can activate the flow as well. So on activating the flow, we can just create the unit test cases as well, but without activating we can also create the test cases, right? So on click on this view test, we can create a new test case like testing 1 2 3. The flow has no test yet. When you create tests for the flow, the tests are listed here. So there are no tests currently, unit test is added in here, that is why it's showing as a no list. And let me just on clicking on this create button, we can create a new test for the flow, and we can just provide the unit test case name like unit unit test for description field. So this will be our test case name, and the triggering, like run the test when the record is updated or created. So we are going to select like created whenever the lead is getting created. Then at that point we want to check that after getting the lead getting created, the description was updated or not, right? So set initial triggering record. In here we are going to put some mandatory required fields for the test. In the company we can just put test, and last name is mandatory for lead as well. So let me just put Kohli. And in here lead status is already defaulted to like open no contacted, and we are just good to go. So we have set some values whenever the lead is getting created. So this will be like set initial triggering record. So we are setting some values which will be triggered when the unit test case will run, right? So we can use a sample lead record as well, like searching in here like lead for test data only. We can also choose a lead record from this search as well. But for the time being I am just choosing some values for the lead record that will be going to use in the unit test case, right? And in the set assertion, like in the Apex test classes, we use the system.assert those kind of stuffs to check whether our results is getting matched with our expected results, right? So the logic is the same. So we'll be setting some assertion like to test a flow, set conditions and custom failure messages for each assertion. At runtime, the test checks for all of its assertion. If all conditions for each assertion evaluate true, the assertion passes. If one condition for an assertion evaluates to false, the assertion and the test run fail. If a failure occurs for an assertion during the test run, the custom failure message appears in the test run details, right? And in here let me just, what will be our resource, like triggering record, triggering lead record description should have some value, right? So we'll be choosing this triggering record description, and this should not be null. So I'll be using this operator is null is false. So as simple as that. So we can add any custom failure message as well. Like if this assertion fails, we want to show this default custom error message. We can also provide like lead got failed or those kind of stuff, like description is not is null. Those kind of custom failure message we can also provide. So for the timing, I'm keeping it very simple, and let me just save the unit test case. And how, after saving the unit test case, on clicking on this view test button again, we can see the list of test cases in here. So this is our test case. So on clicking on this, like this is, first of all, this run button is currently disabled since we have not selected any test case yet from this unit test case screen. So if I just select this one, like this test case, we can see this run button is enabled. So if I just click on this run button, we can see that this run status and time and the result got passed. So in case of failure, we can see this failure, and we can see also custom error message if we define something, right? So and on clicking on this run test and view details, we can see this assertion, like this is the triggering record description is null is false. Condition evaluation, like this is a sample description for lead, is null is false, right? So our assertion got passed. So this is how we can create a simple flow, and we can write test cases for it. So verify our flow is working fine. So this will be the like a simple use case. So I'll be adding one more tutorial on this like unit test cases for flow as well. So please stay tuned. I'll be adding more tutorials on Salesforce, Omni Studio and Data Cloud, as well as Agentforce topic. So please stay tuned. And if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.